I've always believed that if you're going to be a good professional at anything, if you're emotionally attached to it, you're probably going to do a better job. I was born in a central Appalachian community in eastern Kentucky. I was born to an illiterate father who was a coal miner and a sharecropper, and my mother had an 8th grade education. I have 8 brothers and sisters, and most of those folks are either uneducated or undereducated. In the community I grew up in, not a lot of the people were getting an education, not even a high school diploma, much less a college degree. And so for me, a college degree became a way of not only becoming successful, it became a way of actually leaving a legacy for other people to look at towards success. So my connection with growing up and needing, and not just wanting, but needing to get post-secondary education became a desire that I've instilled in all the work that I've done in my entire career, but especially now in the role that I play at the Kentucky Council on Post-Secondary Education. The goal of the council is to set a statewide metric that all of our institutions can buy into to do their part to fit what we consider in Kentucky the goal of all Kentuckians being able to be a viable part of a community, a viable citizen, and also have a good systematic way of thinking about their lives and their children's lives. So to do that, we need to be setting a mark or a metric that would allow all institutions to reach that particular goal. Kentucky has come a long way in accomplishing what our agenda set out to accomplish after House Bill 1, and we have been one of the most progressive states in setting forward that agenda, setting metrics that we've shown great accomplishments in. Some research showing that we've been #1 in post-secondary attainment in many of those areas, if you will. Now, I will tell you this, that what we can't do is rely on our laurels. So we know our baseline. Even though we've done well, we have a long way to go. Using data, using metrics, setting trajectories, being able to look at those to see if in fact we are moving that agenda forward to even a higher level is very important. So what we've found out in Kentucky, even though we have some fairly good protocols to accomplish what we have accomplished, we know that to do even better, and we have a long way to go and we need to do a lot better, we are going to have to be able to still use best practice, good analytics, good data, setting trajectory, being able to use formative measures, and knowing that if we do it together, we will be able to accomplish that ultimate outcome that we're trying to accomplish. You have to be realistic. You have to be able to set goals that are reasonable based on the internal and external circumstances of that particular institution and that particular state. What I will tell you though is that in that negotiation with each of the campuses to achieve or to accomplish that particular outcome, not only do you have to be reasonable, but you have to stretch it a little bit. I mean, you can't achieve a particular output unless you're willing to put wholeheartedly the effort that it will take to achieve that. So they need to be stretch goals. But you also need to be able to give them a few wins. And to do that, be able to set the metrics in such a manner that both of you, the state as well as the individual campuses that serve that state, can feel comfortable with accomplishing what they set forth in their strategic agenda and their strategic plans that can best fit into the overall strategic agenda.